No, I appreciate the update. The Sebastian County Sheriff's Office investigating a crash after a vehicle ended up in Booneville Lake. Authorities say one person was able to escape the vehicle and were taken to the hospital, but two other people inside were not able to get out. Now, the Sheriff's Office has not released the victims' names as of yet, saying they are still investigating.
And new this morning, the city of Fort Smith has reported a structure fire at 5300 Rogers Ave. Cause is yet to be determined, but police are asking everyone to avoid the area until the scene is cleared. And a Washington County Circuit judge is now deciding what to do with a lawsuit challenging plans for the new Ramey Junior High School in Fayetteville. Yeah, the school district wants to build the school to help keep up with growing student population. This all started back in May when the Fayetteville City Council denied an appeal challenging the development plan for the new junior high. Shortly after that, though, resident Shelby Rogers took the case to circuit court, citing potential issues if construction were to move forward. Rogers' attorney argued the project should be put on hold while the appeal moves forward. The city asked the judge to deny that request and dismiss the case.
Well, we would like to have the judge both grant our motion to dismiss and also to refuse to grant their motion for a stay. I think that we've argued both of those motions, and we would like to get a positive decision for us in both of them.
In Fayetteville, Public Schools gave the school board a tour of some of the district's construction projects. Yeah, the members there, they got to look at the work happening at John L. Colbert Middle School, which is currently for 5th and 6th graders, but is being upgraded to include 7th and 8th as well.
So right now we have 2 junior highs, so all the junior high kids are split between 2 schools. That'll now be divided amongst 3. So the 2 existing junior highs will be a little smaller, and then we'll bring on the 3rd one.
Major construction projects going on in the Fayetteville district there include the high school parking garage and the new Woodland Junior High, which is scheduled to open in the 27-28 school year.
One of the most shocking cases in Arkansas, the murders of Clinton and Kristen Brink at Devil's Den State Park. Yeah, it's been 1 year now since this happened. In a new episode of Unnatural State of Crime, we're taking a look back at the case from the very beginning. Now, this will debut tonight at 6:30. Here's a first look at the episode.
Possible stabbing. Devil's Den State Park.
2 young children were found and indicated that something had happened to their parents.
Here, they're on the lower Devil's Den Trail. I've got two bodies.
They absolutely protected those girls to the point that they cost them their lives. This investigative team had one mission and one mission only, and that was to put hands on this suspect.
It was right here at this beauty salon in Springdale where the Arkansas State Police arrested Andrew James McGann.
Oh, I was about 5 minutes into the haircut. Something did feel off about him.
He had recently moved here, had taken employment as a teacher. Whether he committed something else, we don't know, but we are certainly going to explore that.
The state will not be waiving the death penalty in this case.
Well, you can watch this new episode of Unnatural State of Crime for free tonight at 6:30.
It's going to be streaming, not screaming, on the 5 News Plus app. You can also watch it online at 5newsonline.com. There's an Unnatural State of Crime tab right at the top of the page.
Well, the Arkansas Department of Human Services is introducing a new app that they say will help families more securely manage their summer EBT benefits. The program gives parents money to help feed their children through the summer, and accounts have been recently targeted by scammers.
Now there's a new app named EBT Edge New that can be used to manage their accounts and adds new protections to keep their benefits out of the hands of scammers.
When we built this competitive procurement, we added that to get enhanced features that would help to prevent the theft, which has started happening across the country.
These scams are getting pretty elaborate. The app allows users to view their balances, transaction details, and lock their cards when not in use. And the Altus Grape Festival is returning today. This is the 43rd year of the event.
I'm telling you, they went there the other day to gather interviews. They brought back some grapes, and these are fantastic. 5 News reporter Claire Everbach, who's been eating a lot of grapes herself, joins us live. They're great grapes, right?
Joe, they're amazing grapes. Actually, the people here tell me that this year wasn't expected to be a good year for grapes because of all the late freezes that we had, but they apparently had a miracle harvest. I sampled some of the grapes, Will sampled some of the grapes. They were very delicious. So it's just a taste of everything that's going to be happening tonight. We have lots of food trucks here. Of course, the iconic Grape Stomp is going to be taking place on the stage. Grape tasting, wine tasting, and arts and crafts for kids. So there's really something for everyone. We spoke with the chairman of the festival, who also operates a vineyard in Altus. James Dahlem says despite those freezing temperatures this past winter, the harvest turned out much better than expected. He says the best part of the weekend is seeing people from across the region come together to celebrate Altus's winemaking tradition.
How many people this brings in and how many visitors you get that really appreciate what you do. If you're doing something and you have somebody come up and say, man, this is awesome. Thanks for what y'all do. That's thanks enough. I mean, that's priceless.
The festivities begin tonight at 5 p.m. and they're going to continue through tomorrow all the way through Saturday. The Grape Stomp is going to be tonight at 6, which will be streamed live in your 5 News at 6. So if you want to see myself, reporter Taylor Howard, and Chief Meteorologist Scott Covert try to stomp some grapes, make sure to tune in for that. I've never done it before, so we'll see how it goes. But let me know if you have any tips. All right, back to you guys.
Claire, you got to put some force into those stomps. All right, we'll see you there. The United Way of Fort Smith area will be at Walmart Supercenters this weekend for the annual Fill the Bus School Supply Drive. Buses will be parked outside each Supercenter in the River Valley with volunteers collecting everything students need to have a successful academic year. You can donate today from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 1.